Okay, so as you guys all know, I always play on Bedrock Edition, but today we're going to be doing a little bit something different, as you can see by this sword that's on my screen and the fact that I have hardcore hearts. We're going to be doing a little bit of Java Edition for once, because I actually had Java Edition, but didn't care enough about it to actually record any videos, because I'm a Bedrock player. I don't know how to play Java Edition. I don't know how these things work. You think I do? Well, too bad, cause I really sheep come here. Oh my gosh, I do so much damage. Oh wow. There's probably a lot of people playing on Java that are just gonna watch this video just like, oh my gosh, you didn't know that? Well, of course I did. Jeez! That does a lot of damage. Holy crap. Come here, boy. Dude, wood axes are so overpowered, bro. What is this? Like, actually, bro. I played on servers, and it's just like Bedrock PvP. Hypixel is just like Bedrock PvP. Except for the fact that you can't, you know, block with your sword. But that's besides the point. I don't need chicken. Do I need chicken? So you know, so what I'm saying here is that I'm not necessarily going to be discontinuing the Bedrock Edition playthrough, but it's a lot better to have a hardcore world because like you get a lot more. You know what I'm saying, because there's a lot more people that play on Java than Bedrock that watch these videos. So if you can have like a sort of common ground where you know where someone's coming from, well then you're good. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So Stone Age, yes, let's go. Pickaxe, doing the casual strat of just immediately. I did not mean to place. During the casual Java strat of just immediately throwing away your pickaxe because nobody cares. I'm gonna take that now. We're gonna go into the mines, guys. This is absolutely amazing. We're already 2 minutes into the video and we're already digging. Now, the thing is, I have no idea what Java generation is like, because I've flown around for like 5 seconds. But really, it's not that great, honestly. Okay, so we have a furnace. We can get some coal. I'm really not used to this texture pack, because I never use this texture pack. Even though it's the default texture pack, but you guys all know and have seen that I don't use this texture pack. No, I'm not talking. We're now gonna just do some mining ASMR with a severe amount of background noise. Ah yes, mining ASMR. Let's hope I don't die on the first video, because then that would suck. So just an FYI, I'm thinking that I'm just gonna be playing a lot more of this hardcore world in Bedrock Edition, not switching off of Bedrock Edition. That's still my main delight. Honestly, hardcore is like just a better concept than like playing normal survival mode. Because like you die, you die. Like it's kind of like real life. If you die, you're gone. You can't come back. You know. So let's hope we don't die on the very first night. Thankfully, we already have a bed because of these amazing wooden axes. Like these do so much damage. It's like as much as a diamond sword, I swear. 7 attack damage. That's like an iron sword with sharpness 1 on it. I don't really know. How much? 9. 9 attack damage. This is already as strong as a diamond sword, and we're using cobblestone. These are like the most easy things to ever get in this game, and they're already as strong as a diamond sword. Like, are you kidding me? Job edition. Sort yourself out, man. I mean, but they really have a slow hit speed. But that doesn't matter when you can literally one-hit practically anything. Like, look at that. And critical hits even do even more damage, so... That's like, it's like you're wielding one of the most powerful items in the game. And guess what it's made out of? Stone! It's made out of cobblestone. Wow, these guys have a weird walking sound. We don't need to build a house just yet. We can find a village. Can we find a village? That is the real question. So, villages can't actually spawn in forest biomes, so we're gonna need to look elsewhere other than this forest biome. If we're gonna want to find a village. Pumpkin. You know what? We should make like a... I think that's just gonna be this meme for this hardcore series. This hardcore series is probably gonna end up being the thing that blows my channel up like TNT in Minecraft. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people to look at these videos and be like, oh, this is a cool guy. He does this thing. And although it'll be a hardcore survival Let's Play is definitely not the most original thing one can imagine. One can dream. I make myself laugh when I make nobody else laugh, and I think it's funny. And I'm tired of pretending that it's not. I am on the internet way too much. I really should not know this amount of memes. Yes, I do rage, but a lot less than, like, other YouTubers that you would find. Like, I'm not a baby rager, unlike, like, I've seen some people who, like, lose a game of Skywars and they completely destroy their computer. And I laugh at those people. Is this powdered snow? This is powdered snow in it. Oh, it's normal snow. Okay, Java Edition, yeah, Java Edition has a little bit of a weird generation when it's come to snow, and I think you guys can see that. This is the first time I'm discovering it, though. What the heck, bro? Why is there just... Okay, I'm not even gonna ask anymore. I don't even know. It's fine. It's fine. Whoa, okay. Oh no, I lost half a heart. Oh no. Yeah, I'm trying to attack it like it's Bedrock Edition PvP. You're gonna die, son. I'm gonna kill you. Pig. Dead. Dead. Come on. Dead. Dead. Come on. Come on. Dead. Bro, stop running. Why are you running? Why are you running? Come here. You're not living, okay? No. Devin, I swear, bro, I'm playing Java Edition. You know that. One of my Bedrock friends just invited me to play on the wait, I just realized I can't go out of full screen, otherwise the recording will end. This is, this sucks. How do I can't. It's very simple. You just simply cannot. Okay. Well, now I'm committed, so I gotta stay committed, you know? If you're committed, you stay committed, you know? If you're trying to... No. I think not. I'm not going to let you snipe me from across the map. By the way, if you were wondering, no, I don't play Fortnite. You probably weren't wondering that, but, like, I get that a lot. I'm like, snipe from across the map, you play Fortnite? No, I don't. I get that a lot from my friends, or the online people. Not from YouTubers, because, not from my viewers, because I literally have more friends in real life than I do subscribers. And that's saying something. But who knows, you might be watching this video, and there's like, and I'm like one of the most popular people on YouTube, you know? I'm about to die. Maybe you're just stumbling upon this video because it somehow ended up in your recommend. YouTube, you won't make this in your recommended. You won't blow my channel up. And of course they won't because they know that I'm trying to use reverse psychology. So it's obviously not going to work. Unless YouTube hit me up with those viewers. No, I won't. No, I will not. That's a fact. Going up the hill, going up the hill, going up. Yummy. Yummy mutton. I just smacked my mouse while trying to scratch myself so I'm not itchy anymore. Smacks mouse. Lol. Oh gosh. I need iron, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up dying if I go down there. Plus, okay, hi. Plus, Java Edition has a big problem because, like on Bedrock, you can see stuff perfectly fine in the darkness, but then on Java, you come over here and you like look in the darkness for 2 seconds and you're completely blind. You can't see anything. Like Bedrock, you can put your yeah. So you look, I have my brightness all the way. I have my brightness all the way up, and it's just wow. You can't see anything. I actually need to use torches for once. Jeez. Hey, man, where is the iron? Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Man, iron is so rare on Java. Hello. No. Yes. I don't know. Because this is my passion, I guess. Yes, 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 yes. Wood. Go. I need. Yes, yes. Yes, please. Yes, I found it. Is this real? Is this actually the game? Yes. Yeah. Let's go. You don't know how happy I am to be finding iron on Java Edition. Dude, this stuff is so rare on Java. Dude, like I can't find jack crap of iron. But then you go on Bedrock and there's like 10,000 iron in 2 veins. Like 2 veins within like 2 blocks of each other of iron. And then you go on a Java and there's like, oh yeah, this is a 2 vein of iron, and this is another 2 vein of iron. They're about 6,000 blocks away from each other. Go find the iron, guys. There's no iron in this cave. I mean, there was like 1 vein of iron in this cave. Why does iron hate me? Like on Java Edition specifically. I have no idea how the generation works in this game, in this version. This platform of Minecraft. So please don't judge me on that, because I mean, you can judge me on my horrible Java parkour skills though, because I suck on Java. Because like like the speed feels different just in general. Like, it feels... I don't know how to describe it. Whatever. I just feel like you jump, like... I feel like there's just, like, higher gravity, but you, like, jump higher on Java. Like, it... Actually, it could be, like, lower, but you jump... I don't know, man. It just feels, like, a lot more smooth than Bedrock Edition for jumping and stuff like that. Because Java is a lot more polished of a version because it's been out for 10,000 years. What was that noise? Oh, my ears. My poor innocent little ears. What was that? Huh? What? I'm scared. I'm scared now, guys. What was that? Dude, what the heck? It was like... That's not an accurate description of what it's... Yo, should I build a base? Look, meanwhile, I'm running around, not finding anything. On Bedrock Edition, I was like, literally just like, alright, we got a stack and a half of diamonds on the very first day. This is a very mundane amount of diamonds. And then on Java, it's just like, where iron? I want to find iron. No iron anywhere. What? Not even dreaming of getting iron. Or diamond. Not even dreaming of getting diamonds, like... Just like, Bedrock's just like, hey Java, can I have some of your diamonds? And Java's just like, no, and then Bedrock's just like, fine, I'll take them by force. And then Bedrock takes way more diamonds from Java than they were supposed to in the first place. Because, like, you find, like, on Bedrock Edition, you find, like, veins of diamonds at, like, y equals 12 every 2 centimeters. But then, like, you find, like, diamonds at, like, y equals negative 42 at, like, every half a millimeter. Like, they're so common on Bedrock. Like, it's not even funny compared to Java Edition. Java Edition's just like, where did all of our diamonds go? Bedrock, do you have anything to do with this? And Bedrock's just like, no. Totally. It's funny. It's funny because it is. It's funny because it's true. I need to make a furnace. I'm gonna need that. Thank you. I'm gonna eat in real life now, while eating raw pork chop. Yummy. Pasta. Delicious. Mojang, update your trees, please. Why don't you have the wild update your trees, you know? Mojang? Please. Please. Mojang, please. Oh my... that fast? Really? Oh my gosh, it smells faster on Java. Jeez. That's pretty fast. Wood. Why are these all big trees? Why are these all chunky trees? Why do they all have to be so chunky? I just want a small tree, you know? I'm not asking for more. I'm actually not. Oh my gosh, I just realized that Mariah Carey just roasted literally everybody, saying that I don't want a lot for Christmas, all I want is you, because, like, she's saying that, like, you're not a lot. That's hilarious. She just roasted, like, 10 billion people because that song's been out for, like, ever. And it always just... wow. It's, like, the only thing I, like... Whatever, let's sleep. Cooked mutton. Yummy. Jeez, these trees are decaying really fast. They're gonna take speed up or something. What is this? What is this nonsense? What if you could set random tick speed to like 0.02 so it was like more like real life? Like 0.01 so like it was more like real life where grass takes days to grow. I mean like real life days. Pasta. Pasta. Oh no. I took half a heart of damage and then immediately... What am I doing? I should probably make some iron stuff. Come here, boy. Never would I have thought that I would be using axes so much. Why did I not make a water bucket? What am I doing? Wait a minute. I can actually do that. Oh, that's so cool. Don't bully me yet. Don't bully me. This is like such a feature. Can I hit myself with an egg? No, but that will happen. Hello. Hello, little guy. Do you want to explode? Do you want to explode? Creeper go boom. Chicken? Aw, man. I give up. I'm trying to smack the chicken and then I just couldn't. I give up. Just me, or does like Bedrock have like, or Java have like way less like reach than Bedrock? Go like G. Now I understand why people in Java take so long to get cracked stuff. Cause like everything is so much harder to do. Cause like I got like these guys just like I spent 30 minutes mining and I got 5 diamonds. Here's the secret to, and I'm like, 5 diamonds for 30 minutes of mining. That's really unimpressive. Why are you trying to give people the tutorial? I can get like freaking a stack and a half of diamonds in 30 minutes. And I'm like, and then I just like play Java for the first time, just like, where diamond? Where iron? And I realized that like, oh my gosh, so that's why it's so rare. So that's why people are like so just like, oh my gosh, 5 diamonds for 30 minutes is so good. Because I never realized that's how they worked. Because I'm a Bedrock boy. Bedrock boy, Java junkie. I see a little blacksmith on the hill. That's a lucky find because that's the first building that I saw. Just out of the corner of my... Hold up, wait a minute. I just realized that I should probably have my render distance up, you know? Like, we can go to 32 chunks easily. Nice, my FPS dropped a considerable amount. Maybe we should just lower that just a little bit, you know? Maybe like, yeah, like 18 chunks is good. 18 chunks is good. It's good. Like on Bedrock Edition, you can have like your render distance all the way up to like 52 chunks because it's severely optimized, unlike Java. It's just like, you need your CPU. Why is there a jungle over there, by the way? Okay. Why is there a jungle over there? Okay, by the way, oh my goodness gracious, yay. Please don't. Please, I'm begging you, all of you songwriters out there, don't make that a song. Please. I'm begging you. If you see this video when I'm like 10,000 subscribers, don't. I need about 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Or no, 4,000. Wait, is it 4,000? I think it might be 4,000. I mean, or it could just be 400. I don't know. But I've been pumping out longer videos because if people watch them all the way through, because I give definitely great commentary, I can just, you know, just completely knock that out of the park. It's easy. Like, the longer the videos that I pump out, like, just, like, pumping it like gas. The longer videos I pump out, like, the more watch hours I get. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to become a good YouTuber so that I can, you know, just vibe with all the rest of the boys that are also big YouTubers, because that's kind of my thing. I just want to vibe, you know? I just want to vibe with everybody else, you know? I want to be like, I want to have a say in, like, things like Minecraft Mondays and stuff like that. I want to be someone that people can look upon and be like, oh yes, it's this guy, I know this guy, I've seen him on YouTube. And then, like, I'm out in public, wherever I live by the time that like, whatever, and it's mainly, the main reason I, ever wanted to, like, do these YouTube videos is so that I can make money, because, like, I want to, like, help out my parents, because, like, even though they're pretty good and sorted out right now, I just feel very sympathetic, because they're the ones that raised me, and I've been doing jack crap this entire time, because I'm so young that I can't get a job. And, like, even though they keep denying me, they're just like, no, you don't need to help me out. You don't need to help us out. We're already good. I just feel like doing it anyways. You know what? It's just the whole thing. Because they're really nice people. I'm sure that if you met them in real life, they would, like, completely just be like, they're really nice in general. I'm going on a whole rant about how nice my parents are, well, hardcore. Well, that's the main reason I've been trying to just work up my content. Because not only is it like a fun hello! Not only is it a fun experience, I can also just pretty much do anything I want. Well, not like that. That came out wrong. I didn't mean to say that. Trust me, I get my words mixed up a lot. It's not on purpose. That's a lot of wood for this one tree. Lush cave time. Lol. Actually, first, I need to sleep. Sleep. Enderman noise. It's not even nighttime yet, is it? I was going on about Enderman noises like 2 seconds ago, and then just like all of a sudden I just hear Enderman noise. Is it nighttime yet? No. Also, why is it getting dark? This is... I can see the sunlight. Why is it getting dark? I can see the sun. Well, not the sun, but the sky. Is Minecraft a lot better about their lighting? Or Java a lot better about their lighting or something? I need to put this in my offhand. Normal dirt. There we go. Now we're... Oh, now's the time to be sleeping. Sweet dream, Hunter dreams, Hunter. Oh my gosh! I'm kidding, bro. Classic Java Edition player playing Minecraft, digging dirt with a pickaxe. This is just so definitely how Java players play. How far down is this cave, bro? What is my coordinates? I'm at y equals 88? Are you joking? No, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way I'm at... No. You can't convince me that I'm at Y level 88. Even though I've been digging down for the... See, this is how normal... This is how real life works. Like, you're like 10 million miles above the surface, and then you, like, find, like, a cave that's, like, 2,567 feet under the ground. That's really not realistic, but shh, we don't talk about it. I'm going to have a lot of rooted dirt once I'm done with this trip. Excavation, oh my gosh. Man, I really can't speak English. Konnichiwa, watashi no... Konnichiwa, watashi no... Yeah. Coal. Yummy. Yame. Arigato. Thank you. I want this. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Hi-san. Don't ask. Wait, no. San. Wait, that's... No, wait. San. Oh, San works for both. San works for everything. Chan is female. Kun is male. Oh, yo, hey, let's go. Hey, what's this? Wait. Is this really all I came down here for? So you're telling me I could have just walked a little bit farther, and I wouldn't have had to go through all of that? By the way, I think this is where I'm gonna put my house, because this is an absolutely phenomenal area. Like, look at this place. This is beautiful. Like, look at down there. It looks like some sort of, like, Japanese garden sort of thing. Japanese center. Like, this is beautiful. I'm living here. 1000%. There is probably no better place that I could have possibly chosen to live than this spot right here. Plus, we have, like, unlimited access to clay, and we can just get out whenever we want, because there's clear daylight guiding us on where to go. I can see everything. Besides down there, that's dark. We don't go there. Can I stop placing torches random? Alright, you do that. Dang, bro, this rain sounds really nice. Only I had shaders on. I can do that. I can make a copy out of this world. Anyways, this was a 35-minute long video, so I'm gonna go play Bedrock Edition now, guys.